Hi children, in today's class we will learn phrasal verbs with drop. Drop is a very nice word, believe it or not, drop. See, I'm dropping something, drop. So even if I throw something, it may be a drop. If you throw a ball high into the air, it will come back to the earth because earth has got power of gravitation. Every object, the earth attracts any object that you throw high up in the air towards it. As a result, anything we throw high up in the world comes back to earth. Why? Because earth has got power of gravitation. It attracts an object towards it. Understood? And this attraction that makes an object fall towards the earth is called, understood? Drop. And this is how it is dropping. It is dropping, the pen is dropping towards the earth because of the power of attraction that pulls the object towards it. The earth is pulling the object towards it. It is due to power of gravitation. It was proved by Charles Newton. It is from the story that we have learned. One day Newton was sitting under a tree. An apple fell from the tree, and Newton thought, why is not the apple that fell on the earth went back to the sky? And he ended up inventing or discovering the reason behind the fall. And this is how the theory of law of gravitation was discovered or was invented or was found out. Understood? Now, my dear friend, so the verb that we are going to learn today is drop, D-R-O-P, D-R-O-P, drop, and we are going to learn the phrasal verb with drop. Suppose if you add a preposition to drop, and first preposition I want to choose is drop, number one, drop, D-R-O-P, drop. Drop by. Okay, the first preposition I am using is drop by. Drop by means, by, the meaning of the preposition by means near. By means in, by means near. We have already learned it. Near. It means his house is by the sea. His house is near the sea. My house is by the main road. My house is near the main road or next to the main road. Understood? So, by means, so then if you make a sentence by drop by, the meaning of which will be, when you make a meaning out of this, after you have added by to the word drop, the meaning will be different, because the meaning of the drop will change with the addition, when you add a preposition to it. And the meaning that we have got after we have added by to the verb drop is to visit. V-I-S-I-T. Visit a somebody. ASB means somebody. Short form. ASB, somebody. To visit somebody. Clear? If you visit somebody, suppose you make an example, you can write an example, and it will be I, somebody or something. I dropped, D-R-O-P-P-E-D. I dropped by his office. I dropped by his office this morning. This morning. If you have dropped by his office this morning, what does it mean? You dropped, it means you fell by his office, near his office. What does it mean? All you want to say is, I visited him in his office this morning. This morning I went to his office. The clear meaning is, this morning I went to meet him in his office. I dropped by his office. The hidden meaning that you have got out of this sentence is, I dropped by his office means I paid a visit to him in his office. When? This morning. Do you get it? So sentence number clear? One is clear. I dropped It seems as if you have fallen. You you had fallen, and by his office, near his office. What it means is, in reality, you went to his office to meet him. Is that clear? Have I been able to make you understand? Very good. Suppose if this is his office, if this is his office, OFFICE, and if you have dropped, it means you have fallen. You have gone and you have fallen here. You have fallen here. You dropped here. Okay, here, and where you have fallen by. By means near. You have fallen by his office means you have come to his office. If you have fallen by his office, it means he has come out and took you inside. Actual real meaning is you have gone to his office to meet him. Understood? This morning. Now come to another meaning. Very important. You know, drop. If you add drop and then negative preposition of. What is it? Off means negative. Hello. Does anything mixes? If I switch off the light, it goes out. It doesn't get switched on. You know, if it is switched off, you cannot see the light. Means the room will be dark if all the lights are switched off. So drop off, OFF off is a negative preposition. So if you add off to drop, it means you are dropping something off. Suppose if I am sitting in the car, try to understand. I am in the car, and like I like a ball. I am sitting. This is a ball. This ball is me. You see this ball as me, Tanmay. Okay. You are driving the car. This ball is saying to you, Shubhajit, are you going to station? Yes. When you come back, you pick me up and drop me off. Okay? Drop me off means, you are dropping me. I'll be in your car and you are dropping me off. Off means negative. You are not putting me here. So you are dropping me off. You are throwing me out of your car. Where I want to be dropped. In the place where I want to be dropped. So you are, or you can telephone me. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Yes. Are you in your office? Yes. Sir, when do you return, sir? When you are asking me, when do you return, sir? Every day I leave my office at 5:30. So why are you wanting to do? Sir, actually I am driving my car. It's my new car, and I will be going to my relative's house. And maybe I will come back, understood, at 5:30. And should I pick you up? Why not? If you have bought a new car and if you want to drop me off, I'll be very happy. Why not? You do one thing. Then, sir, I'm telling you, listen to me, sir. What I will do is, I will drop you off on my way home. Do you understand? On my way home means when you are returning home, you will drop your sir off. If you are dropping, suppose you came to my office, then stopped your car, went into it, called me, I came out of the office, and then sat in your car and you started driving. When my home came, maybe it is on your way home, understood? When my home came, you dropped me off the car. Do you get it? You dropped me off on your way home. When you are going home, you are dropped me off. Do you get it what I'm saying? Do you get it? It means to drop someone somewhere. Is that clear? It means to lift. Understood? To leave someone. Clear? SB where he wants to be. Understood? Where he wants to be dropped. Do you get it what I'm saying? Is that clear? Have you the meaning that I have made? Understood? To drop someone. Leave someone means to drop somebody. To drop somebody. DROP. Clear? To drop somebody at the place. At the place. Clear? At at the destination. Understood? At the place where he wants to be dropped. Do you get it? Where he wants to come down from a vehicle. Is that clear? Where he wants to come down means if you are driving a car, you will drop somebody off at the place where he wants to be dropped. Do you get it what I'm saying? So the you can say, you can tell your teacher, sir, you can say I will drop you off. I will drop you off on my way home. Do you get it? I will drop you away on my way home. Do you get it? When I will be coming home, I will be dropping you off. You got it? Explained? Clearly explained? Okay. Now number 3. D-R-O-P. Drop. Out of. Drop out. You can actually, I am using of preposition generally after out. It is followed by out. Understood? Drop out means you are dropping out of a place. Understood? Of a place of certain activity. Understood? Like if you are dropping out of something, suppose if this is a school, hello, this is a school. Here is the teacher. Teacher is inside. A lot of students are sitting. Okay, he is a maths teacher. He teaches maths. When he enters the class, the student starts shivering with fear. The student starts trembling with fear, because maths teacher is very angry. He starts beating the children black and blue if they do not do maths. Understood? Or if they do not do their homework, classwork. Some of the students, understood, maybe some of the students drop out of the class after the second period, because the third period belongs to the maths teacher. So some of the children leave the class out of fear. Do you get it what I'm saying? They you can say they drop. Some students, you can write some students, students. Some students drop out of the class after the second period. Do you understand what I'm saying? After the second, they drop out the class means they leave the class for fear of being beaten black and blue, because the math teacher is mad. He teaches them black and blue until the black and blue stripes appear on their skin. So out of fear they leave the class. And in another way you can say to drop out of the class means, this is in the class. So when they drop out means they are going out of the class. Do you get it? They are going out of the class. Is the picture clear? In the same way, you can make another sentence. Drop out of. Utterly, to stop being involved in activity. You can make another meaning. Drop out means to leave class. To leave. Understood? Leave a class or school before the fixed time. Understood? Before the fixed time or something. And then you can also say to stop being involved. INVOLVED. In an activity. To stop being involved in an activity. Like a football match. If you are a good player, is Shubhajit playing? Your school is saying, Shubhajit has decided to drop out of the match, sir. How can it be? He did not telephone me. How can he think of dropping out of the final? We cannot win the match without him. Who has told him to make up his mind to not to play for us? Who told him to drop out of it? Sir, game teacher has done it. Okay. Principal is saying, today is game teacher's last day at school. I will throw him out of the school. He has criticized Subhajit. Okay. Wait. Let him come to school tomorrow. If Shubhajit is not playing in the final match, our team is going to what? Lose the match. So the games teacher, we will say goodbye to the games teacher tomorrow. Who has given him the power or the permission to drop him out of the team? Do you get it what I'm telling you? So my dear friend, you have understood this. Another thing I can say also, like Atalji, Atal, Atalji, you know Atal Bihari Vajpayee, dropped, DROPPED. Atalji dropped out of TIV, active politics, POLITIC. Atalji dropped out of active politics in his later life. Do you understand? In his later, later life. Understood? Atalji dropped out of active politics in his later life. Do you get it what I'm saying? Yes, actually it is the truth. Atalji stopped being involved in active politics. Do you get it? Have I made clear meaning? You understood? Okay, fine. Now we will make another. Okay. Number 4. Number 4 is drop in on. Drop in on means, to go for a short visit without information. To go to visit, VISIT, to go to visit somebody. ASB means somebody. Without, to go to visit somebody for a short time, 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 without information. Understood? Without information. Do you get it? Without information, you are not giving information. So drop in on. If you are dropping in on somebody, you are going to visit him without him knowing, by keeping him in the dark about your visit to his house. Do you get it? You kept him. You mama, you should have told me. You did not inform him before you paid a visit to his house. Do you get it what I'm saying? So I dropped in on Joy. Joy means somebody who is your friend. I dropped in on Joy. Joy, Joy. I dropped in on Joy. Joy. I dropped in on Joy this morning. This morning means this morning I met him for a short time. It means I dropped in on Joy at his house. At his house. Is that clear? I dropped in on Joy at his house means I went to meet Joy for a short time. Understood? Where did I meet him? At his house. I hope you have understood everything that I have told you. Now I am going to describe the same thing in Bengali, because Bengali is our mother tongue, and Hindi. Hindi is also mother tongue to some other people, to some of our brothers and sisters living in our country. And Hindi is also, half the Bengali is Hindi, because Hindi is a mixture of, Bengali is a mixture of Hindi, Odia, Assamese. I am sure, because if a Odia person speaks, I can understand. And besides, during ruler of Bengal, Bangla, Bihar and Odisha was together. So their languages spoken as at least all the languages are spoken in India same. Why? Because you see, the other day I spoke to someone from Kerala. He said my mother tongue is Malayalam. Understood? But I said, what is beautiful to you in your mother tongue? He said Sundaram. If in Malayalam Sundaram means beautiful, in Hindi also Sundaram means beautiful. In Sanskrit Sundaram means beautiful. Sundar in Bengali. So similarities. All the languages like the rivers of India are same. Understood? Maybe they began to be spoken as local dialects, and maybe that they changed with the passage of time. But if you go into roots, if you look for the roots, you will see India is one, and India was one yesterday. India is one today, and India will be one tomorrow. Understood? Because united we stand and divided we fall. Understood? I'm sure you must have liked what I have said. Okay, now I'm going to explain this in Bengali. ড্রপ বাই মানে কি টু ভিজিট সামওয়ান আর সামবডি, কাউকে কোথাও গিয়ে দেখা করা। আর সামবডি জায়গাটা না, কোনো একটা জায়গা, সামবডি কারোর সাথে দেখা করা, সামথিং, কোনো একটা জায়গা বললে, এখানে অফিস বলছি উদাহরণে, এখানে আই ড্রপড বাই হিজ অফিস, আমি ওর অফিসের কথা বলছি, ওর অফিসের পাশে বলছি। বাই মানে হচ্ছে পাশে বোঝায়, নিয়ার। তাহলে আই ড্রপড আমি পড়েছিলাম, বাই মানে পাশে, নিয়ার হিজ অফিস, তার অফিসের পাশে আমি পড়েছিলাম দিস মর্নিং। এটা এর মানে এটাই হয় যে আমি তার অফিসে গিয়ে তার সাথে দেখা করেছি। আই ড্রপড বাই হিজ অফিস দিস মর্নিং, আজকে সকালে ওর অফিসে গিয়ে ওর সাথে আমি দেখা করেছি। আর ড্রপ অফ মানে অফ মানে নেগেটিভ পজিশন, একসাথে মেলা না, ছেড়ে যাওয়া বোঝায়। তাহলে ড্রপ অফ, তাহলে এখানে টু লিভ সামবডি অ্যাট আ প্লেস, একটা জায়গায় কাউকে ছেড়ে দেওয়া, ওয়্যার হি ওয়ান্টস টু বি ড্রপ, যেখানে ও নামতে চায়। তাহলে এবার তুমি যদি মনে করো তুমি একটা বল গাড়ির মধ্যে বসে আছো, তুমি বলছো না, তুমি ধরো তোমার বন্ধুকে ফোন, শোন ভাই তুই আমাকে না, তুই ফেরার পথে আমাকে বাড়িতে ছেড়ে দিস। তা তুমি বলতে পারো, এই রাম, listen to me, hello Ram, I am talking to you over phone, yes tell me, please drop me off on your way home, means when you are returning home you drop me off. Where will you drop me off? In the place, at the place where I want to be dropped, যেখানে আমি নামতে চাই সেখানেই নামাবে। অফ মানে কি ফেলে দাও, নেগেটিভ হয়ে যাচ্ছে। অফ, ও ডবল এফ, অফ, এমনি লাইটকে নেই ভাই, অফ বলবো না, সুইচ অফ দ্য লাইট। অফ মানে নেগেটিভ, কানেকশন বাদ দিয়ে দেওয়া হচ্ছে, অফ নেগেটিভ প্রিপোজিশন আনা হলো। তাহলে ড্রপ অফ, ছেড়ে যাওয়া কোনো একটা জায়গাতে। তো আই উইল ড্রপ ইউ অফ, আমি তোমাকে ছেড়ে দেবো, অন মাই ওয়ে হোম, আমার যখন বাড়িতে ফিরবো, ফেরার পথে আমি তোমাকে ছেড়ে দেবো। ठीक है, तो आई हैव एक्सप्लेन दिस टू सेंटेंसेस इन बंगाली, अंडरस्टूड। नाउ आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग देम इन हिंदी। देखिए ड्रॉप बाय का मतलब नजदीक में छोड़ देना। तो नजदीक में छोड़ने का अर्थ ये हुआ कि मैं आपका, ड्रॉप बाय मतलब बगल में गिरना। तो आई ड्रॉप्ड बाय योर ऑफिस दिस मॉर्निंग, मैंने तुम्हारा ऑफिस में, आई ड्रॉप्ड बाय हिज ऑफिस, अब मैं उसका ऑफिस के सामने गिरा आज सुबह। इसका अर्थ यही होता है कि मैं उसके साथ उसका ऑफिस में जाके मिला आज सुबह। ठीक है, और ड्रॉप ऑफ का मतलब है नेगेटिव प्रिपोजिशन, मतलब किसी चीज से कोनो चीज बिछड़ जाना। तो ड्रॉप का अर्थ हो गया ड्रॉप फेंकना, ऑफ कहीं से फेंक देना, बाहरी जाने का अर्थ हुआ। तो इसका अर्थ ये होता है किसी व्यक्ति को किसी जगह पे छोड़ना। तो आई विल ड्रॉप यू ऑफ, मैं आपको छोड़ दूंगा, ऑन माई वे होम, मैं जब फिरते समय, मैं जब घर में वापस आऊंगा तब। और ड्रॉप आउट का मतलब किसी जगह से, ये भी नेगेटिव प्रिपोजिशन है, किसी जगह से निकल जाना। मान लो अब मैं क्लासरूम में हूँ, कोई मैथ्स टीचर बहुत डेंजरस है भाई, वो ढुकते ही सब स्टूडेंट्स कांपने लगता है डर से, क्योंकि वो टीचर पीटता रहता है, ऐसे पीटता है कि जिस नीला और पीला और नीला और काला रंग आ जाता है स्किन के ऊपर, ऐसे पीटता है, एकदम भयानक पीटता है। तो डर के मारे ना कुछ स्टूडेंट्स क्लास का बाहर निकल जाता है। तो ड्रॉप कर गिर जाना, आउट ऑफ, बाहर जाना। तो ऑफ बताएंगे किस लिए, कहाँ से गिर रहा है वो। some students dropped out of the class after the second period because third period belongs to the maths teacher. Some students drop out of the class after the second period. ड्रॉप आउट ऑफ द क्लास और ड्रॉप आउट ऑफ द क्लास। और नहीं तो मान लीजिए आप कहीं कोनो कॉलेज में आप पढ़ रहे हैं, फर्स्ट ईयर फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर के बाद आप क्लास छोड़ दे रहे हैं, तो आप बोलेंगे आई ड्रॉप्ड आउट ऑफ कॉलेज आफ्टर द फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर। इज दैट क्लियर? ক্লিয়ার? তো তুমি ধরো বলছো যে ড্রপ আউট মানে বেরিয়ে যাও কোনো জায়গা থেকে। তো এবার তুমি ধরো ক্লাস থেকে ম্যাথস টিচার খুব ডেঞ্জারাস, মারে সবাইকে, তো ইউ ড্রপড আউট অফ দ্য ক্লাস আফটার দ্য সেকেন্ড পিরিয়ড, থার্ড পিরিয়ড ম্যাথস টিচারের ক্লাস। আর কখনো কখনো কোনো স্কুল থেকে বেরিয়ে যাও, সেই কলেজ থেকে বেরিয়ে গেছে প্রথম সেমিস্টারের পরে, হি ড্রপড আউট অফ দ্য কলেজ আফটার দ্য ফার্স্ট সেমিস্টার। ঠিক আছে, এরকম অনেকেই পড়াশুনো ছেড়ে দেয় ফার্স্ট সেমিস্টারের পরে, ওর বাড়িতে খুব প্রয়োজন, চাকরি করতে হবে ওকে, ও আর পড়াশোনার সুযোগ পেলো না, বাবার টাকা ইনকাম করা বন্ধ হয়ে গেছে, বা হয়তো ওর বাবার কারখানা বন্ধ হয়ে গেছে, তখন আর কি পড়াশোনা করবে। তার থেকে বরং আমার বাবা মা ভীষণ আপনজন, তাদের জন্য আমি আমার লাইফটা স্যাক্রিফাইস করে দিই, আমি যদি তাদেরকে খুশি করতে তো আমার জীবন সার্থক। এইভাবে অনেকে চাকরিতে জয়েন করে নেয়। ঠিক আছে, এইভাবে করে চাকরি করে দিতে হি ড্রপড আউট অফ কলেজ আফটার ফার্স্ট সেমিস্টার গেল এটা। আবার কখনো কখনো টু স্টপ বিং ইনভলভ, মানে কোনো কিছুতে জড়িত হওয়া বন্ধ করে দেওয়া। যেমন অটলজি ড্রপড আউট অফ অ্যাক্টিভ পলিটিক্স ইন ইজ লেটার লাইফ। শেষের জীবনে অটলজি তার সক্রিয় পলিটিক্স থেকে, রাজনীতি থেকে বিদায় নিয়েছিলেন। ঠিক আছে, তাহলে বিদায় নেওয়াটা এখানে ড্রপড আউট অফ অ্যাক্টিভ পলিटिक्स। আর হি ড্রপড आउट ऑफ द फुटबॉल मैच। আমি এটা ইংলিশে উদাহরণ দিয়েছি। मान लीजिए किसी चीज में संयुक्त रहने से बाहर जाना, मतलब अटल जी ने एक्टिव पॉलिटिक्स को छोड़ दिया था, अलविदा कह दिया था आपका बाद वाला जीवन में। उनका लेटर लाइफ में वो पॉलिटिक्स को टाटा बाय बाय बोल दिया। और ये आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड इट, आई एम श्योर यू हैव अंडरस्टूड। हाँ, ड्रॉप आउट भी दीजिए, और दो উদাহরণ भी दे दिया आपको। ড্রপ ইন অন মানে কি, কম সময়ের জন্য কারোর সাথে দেখা করতে যাওয়া। ড্রপ ইন অন সামবডি। আচ্ছা, আই ড্রপড ইন অন জয়, अंडरस्टूड, एट हिज हाउस। ওর বাড়িতে গিয়ে জয়ের সাথে আমি না জেনে, फर्स्ट बात है आप बिना बोले आप किसी के घर में कम समय के लिए मुलाकात के लिए जा रहे हो, तो ड्रॉप इन ऑन बोलना होगा, ऑन समबडी एट हिज हाउस। तो आई ड्रॉप्ड इन ऑन जॉय एट हिज हाउस, मतलब जॉय के साथ हम मुलाकात किए उसके घर में जाके कम समय के लिए। आई ड्रॉप्ड इन ऑन जॉय एट हिज हाउस। हाँ, আমি জয়ের সাথে দেখা করতে গেছিলাম কম সময়ের জন্য তার বাড়িতে। मैं जय के साथ मुलाकात करने के लिए गया था, हाँ, कम समय के लिए, बिना बोले उनके घर में जाके उनसे मिला, कम समय के लिए गया था। तो वो गुस्सा कर रहा था कि कोई क्यों नहीं बोला भाई, तेरे लिए कोई मिठाई विठाई लेके आता, यू वुड हैव ईटन, इजंट इट। तू मेरा दोस्त है, मेरा जिगरी दोस्त, मैं तो तुझे बिना खिलाए कैसे भेजूँ बोल। नहीं भाई, तब ना जाके मैं तेरा घर में आया कि मैं बिना बोले जाऊं और कुछ खाना ना मिले मुझे। ऐसे मेरा प्रॉब्लम्स है भाई, मैं खा नहीं सकता। मैं तो जानता हूँ कितना डेंजरस आदमी है तू, बिना खिलाए कभी भेजेगा नहीं। विद दिस I come to the end of this class. I'm sure you have loved my class and you want to see my class again and again. And there will be a time when I don't have to just make videos. You will make my life hell, because I will not be making videos because I'm getting old day by day, and I'll be an old man because I'm getting fatter and fatter. So, you know, as I'm getting too fat, so I don't feel like making the videos. By the way, if you have liked my class, you must not hesitate to subscribe to my channel and give me a like. And if the classes are so good, please don't hesitate to share my classes with those who you think will benefit from my classes and those who have areas of weakness to work upon. Bye.